What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Warframe. And sorry, today's episode is very late. As you can tell, I am not feeling so great. My voice is not 100%. Hopefully it passes soon. But today we're doing a Kronen Prime no Forma build. I've actually got 3 no Forma builds, kind of based around some stuff I'm toying around with, because as some of you may know, I really do enjoy the Kronen, and so when Kronen Prime was released, I was giddy with excitement. As you probably can't tell from my voice right now. Sorry, hopefully I don't lose my voice halfway through this thing, but you can see I'm actually in the Simulacrum. I unlocked it finally. There we go. I'm going to go over the builds real quick before we get into killing things. So this is one of my default builds that I use right now. I do have a Riven for the Kronen, which gives me, well, you can see there, 133.3% slash, 87.9% toxin, and 139.1% range. Really helps out the Kronen, having that much extra slash. The toxin basically means I don't have to put on Fever Strike. A little bit worse than Fever Strike by a couple percent, but not a big deal. And then it adds range, which the Kronen does need, because its range isn't that great. But this is a status build, as it is a mostly status weapon. I've got 37.2% status with my mods. Now, I'm sure there are better mods out there. However, with where I am in the game right now, this is just what I have. So, I've got melee prowess and drifting contact for the status gains, and also drifting contact does help out the Kronen pretty well, because the Kronen does build combo points very quickly. I've got Spoiled Strike for the added damage. I've got Fury to kind of combat and then give 20% attack speed. Plus, having a fast attacking Kronen, never a bad thing. And of course, I've got Shocking Touch to give me corrosive, off with my Riven. And then I've got Molten Impact as well, heat. Now, I will say that the stance mod that you get to use right away, as it comes with this V polarity already, you can use Gemini Cross. Now, the first Forma I put into the thing, I'm probably going to put in Sovereign Outcast, just because I like Sovereign Outcast a little bit more. Kind of a waste of a Forma, but oh well, I'm going to do. Now, my config B is without a Riven. So if you don't have a Riven, this is pretty much the same build, minus it doesn't have the extra range, nor the extra slash damage. It does have a tiny bit more corrosive, and that's simply because my Riven isn't at 90% toxin, it's like 87 point something. So, there we go, that's basically the same thing without my Riven, with Fever Strike added in. That's the difference that my one Riven does. Now, my config A is a little bit weird, but I think it's really fun. I have Blood Rush and Organ Chatter on it. Now, you might think that's not really a crit weapon. It does have a lot more crit than the regular Kronen. But with Blood Rush and Drifting Contact, it's going to have a lot of crit, and you can mow through a lot of enemies. Now, the Kronen Prime isn't really a top-tier weapon as far as melee weapons go. And for that reason, you know, you can basically be a Lawnmower for about level 50 to 80 Grineer, or 50 to 80 enemies in general. But you're not going to get, like, the top-tier, like, 100 to 120 level enemies with the Kronen Prime, unfortunately. It's not that strong. But we're going to do some damage. I'll be using config B right away. And I'll show you the difference between that and C with my Riven. And then I'll be doing a little bit of something just so I can kind of show off what Lawnmower mode can do. But we'll go with config B. And then here we go. So we've got 1 Corrupted Heavy Gunner and 5 Corrupted Lancers. Let's put those away, actually. Let's kill enemies. We're going to put in 15 Lancers and 5 heavy gunners at 50. I'm invincible, so don't have to worry about that. And simulate enemies. So, it does do a fair bit of damage. You can see here, I mean, it's without the ribbon, you know, you can get through the enemies pretty easily. Now the Kronen and the Kronen Prime, their kind of best attack is their slide. So if you slide into the enemies, go into like Beyblade or Lawnmower mode, you can get through them pretty decently. But you do have to work on the heavy gunners. But, because like I said, the Kronen Prime, or the Kronen in general, aren't really the best as far as weapons go, but if you manage to get a spin attack, you can cut enemies in half pretty easily. A spin attack is nasty. There we go. They all died. Now we'll use my ribbon. And sorry if my voice is gross sounding. I can't do anything about that. I wish I could. I have the bronchitis or something along those lines, but here we are. This is with the ribbon. And let's spin attack these guys. Yeah, I mean, you spin attack with oh, okay. You spin attack with this weapon, and it's game over for the enemy, basically. You're a Grenier Lawnmower when you spin attack with this weapon. Goodbye. And goodbye. There we go. So you can see, just with those amount of enemies, I'm already at 2.5 times in my combo multiplier. So, this is a very, very good combo weapon. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to get a bunch of chances to do that in like high-level sorties and things of that nature, but it is a really fun weapon to use. And I'm actually going to take my Lawnmower crit build into a survival. Not a super high-level survival, just I want to show how kind of fun this weapon can be to use if you have the right build for it. And I'm still kind of working on this one and tweaking it a little bit. Of course, Blood Rush isn't maxed out. It could be maxed out. I'm out of endo. So, I did what I could, but I'm out of materials or out of resources to upgrade that mod more. And I'm kind of re-rolling the ribbon a little bit to see if I can get a better ribbon to go along this build, but see what we can do. Let's take this Lawnmower mode into a survival and see what it does. Alright, so here we go. Voice is a little bit better. Yeah. So I haven't really found a sweet spot yet for this tile set. Tile set's been kind of rough for me as far as keeping up my combos. But it's very, very easy to get this thing up to 2.5%, or 2.5 times, sorry. And it just mows through, you know, this level of enemy. Right now they're between like 35 to 40. And they just fall over and die. Even heavy gunners, it's just, they get two-shot, but as you see in here, this tile set is not playing nice as far as giving me a bunch of enemies to kill. So, I don't know. Working out okay, but it's not overwhelming me with enemies like I hoped that it would. This tile set's very hit or miss, it seems. But, oh well. Can't win them all. The finisher does quite a bit of damage as well. You probably could do like an Interos finisher build with this weapon. Of course, it's not as good as like some daggers, but still still good nonetheless. If you want a melee weapon that's, you know, decent at finisher damage, plus can actually do other things. You know, it has a really good slide attack, and can clear up enemies other than finisher moves, so. Works very well, would definitely recommend picking it up.
Life support.
But here we go, I'm at 3. I'm probably gonna, I don't want to lose my combo. These things are literally just falling over right now. With it at 3.
Life support has been replenished.
But I'm gonna run out of enemies. 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 And there we go. There's my combo. Gone. Because there's no enemy spawning.
Additional life support has arrived.
And you can see it takes a little bit more time to chew through these enemies when I don't have the combo going. But it's still pretty easy, nonetheless. The bombard took a little bit of work. But my combo multiplier is already up to 2 times, so. Lawnmower is back into effect fairly quickly. Just have to trudge through some enemies. And then you're pretty much set. But I'm gonna have to get another life support here.
That should keep you going for a while.
Howdy. Give me health back. Thanks. Get finisher, bruh.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Delivered another life support capsule.
Yeah. I enjoy the hell out of the Kronen Prime and would recommend. Certainly commentary is kind of lacking. Again, very sick. Not feeling so great. But gotta make the videos. I really, I mean, I don't have to. I really enjoy making videos. Not gonna go there yet. Got 10 more seconds. Lost my combo multiplier, of course, because this game doesn't like to spawn me things to kill. It's not even like I'm going that fast.
Hold out as long as you can.
Yeah, there we have it, guys. That is my Kronen no Forma build. Give you 3 of them. Let me know if you guys try out the Lawnmower build at all, and how it works out. I have a blast. Just spinning around all the time, going Beyblade or Lawnmower and just chewing through enemies. It's a great time. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. So if you liked it, please leave a like. New to the channel, you want to see more of my daily shenanigans, hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, any suggestions on any other fun ways to build this weapon, or any other weapons you want to see me build, leave it in the comment section down below. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody. I'll catch you all next time.